All right, we have 16 hours left. We are still in New Mexico. We have 1,058 miles. Now, we've hit 30,000 miles on the bike. Weather is somewhat of a factor. We're definitely going to be able to get back by Sunday. It's looking like we might be able to pretty much avoid any weather. There's just generally storms in Kansas and Nebraska and Des Moines. I would love to get to Kansas or Omaha today. Those are 10-hour drives. I think we're going to do our best to just kind of leave our body and do everything we can to make that happen. There is this achievement that says if you ride 1,000 miles in a day, you get it's an Iron Butt award. And if I am able to do that, which means I would get back to Minneapolis tonight, we're gonna do it. Honestly, if I'm within, I don't know, if I'm able to get within 5 hours and it's, if I'm within 5 hours and it's 9 p.m., I might just, like I said, leave my body. If it's clear, I don't know. We gotta figure it out. I'm on my backup battery right now. I couldn't get anything. I couldn't get my phone. None of the outlets seem to be working. I just didn't agree with my phone. So, we are in northeast New Mexico. We'll hit Texas here in about an hour, and then Oklahoma. This is Dalhart, Texas. I am quite sure this is the loudest damn town I've ever been in. Yeah, train tracks right there. 3 trains. I've been here 15 minutes. 3 trains have gone by, all blowing their horns. You got these big ass trucks. It's just ridiculous. It's super annoying. On this road. So the only ticket I ever got for speeding was in Texas, and I am quite sure it was due to my Minnesota plates. And I don't want to deal with that, so I just let him pass me. I pulled off. pass into Kansas, and I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure I only stepped off the bike once in Oklahoma. Panhandle is pretty thin. It is not thick at all. So we've been in New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, and now Kansas. And we potentially will hit Missouri today. So this is most states I've been in a single day, I would think. Well, I guess not what at least on a motorcycle, yeah. So quite the check marks we're getting here. I think I've been to, I've driven across Kansas before, yeah. It was last fall, I think. So we have 3 hours and 40 minutes to Wichita, and then it's an extra 2 hours and change to Kansas City. So we're slated to get to Kansas City. I have 6 hours and change away. We'd be looking at about 7 p.m. if we don't stop. We'll definitely stop. I expect to get there between 9:30 and 10:30. We're gonna get a hotel in Kansas City, most likely downtown Kansas City, because why not? And we'll kind of figure it out. Might get some, well, it'll be too early for barbecue, but maybe I just pick up a barbecue sauce while I'm there. So there we go. Or I could potentially go to the Power and Lights District, get super drunk, be super hungover, and not make it home tomorrow. We'll see. Forgot to mention, so we've lost our hour now. So we are in Central Time now. So it's 3 time zones in 2 days. This is Kansas. Now, if you've watched my previous videos, I want you to be very certain to know that this is not Nebraska. This is not Iowa. This is Kansas. This is not Oklahoma. Oklahoma looks a little different. A lot of small towns, a lot of cops. I've seen like 8 cops, no joke, today. 8 or 9. And like normally you don't see that many all day. And it's only noon. It's 1 p.m. So 9 cops, because there's so many little towns. There's like a little town every 20 minutes, right? Each of these little towns are just big enough to have their own cop. And cops got nothing to do, so what's he doing? He's just speed trapping all the time. So I've gone through like 10 speed traps. And let's see here. It's flat. It looks like Illinois. It looks like Nebraska. It looks like Kansas. You can see forever. I have seen some cowboy hats here, a couple, Confederate flag bumpers. So I'm kind of considering this to be the West still. I'm going to consider us to be in the official Midwest once we get past Wichita. Wichita is probably the last truly Western city we'll go through. At least that's how I see it. So there we go. Beautiful, quiet. It's amazing how much more riding I can get in, how many more miles I can get in when it's not 101 degrees or randomly windy as hell, and you're white knuckling the steering wheel or the handlebars, or when it's not 35 degrees or 40 degrees and you're on top of a mountain. So we're making great time right now, actually. So that's one thing to be thankful for. Thank goodness it is beautiful, big fluffy cloudy day. You know, plenty of sun. It's a little warm. It's probably upper 70s, maybe low 80s. But when you're riding, it's perfect temp. You know, I couldn't be more comfortable. So thank the Lord for that. So I always kind of get a sense of how friendly and welcoming a state is based on, I pull off a lot, you know, take a break, smoke a cigarette, let my butt heal, and when I'm stopped, if someone stops and asks if I need help, they're probably pretty nice, and that just happened here. So Kansas makes the list of nice people who are probably don't have much to do. There we go. All right, we have 5 hours to Kansas City. It may be flat, but it's still beautiful. Those are the guys that asked if I wanted help. So my shortcut really did actually save maybe about 15 seconds. 1-lane road with the flagger. More Kansas. It'll be dark by the time we get to Missouri, and it'll just be the city of Missouri. So we'll hit some of that in the morning, I think. If my battery dies, it dies. He's still showing a stop sign, so I've gotten off the bike. Some old man, some old guy in a rascal scooter stopped me at the last gas station and was like, "That's beautiful." And he's like, "Thank you." He's like, "It's nice seeing being made in America, riding made in America." It's like, "Yep, well, that make great for America, make America great again." I'm like, "Sure, why not? I'm cool with all that." And I am gonna just waste some extra battery here, as I mean, it looks like this the rest of the way, pretty much. We'll get some footage of Wichita. We'll probably stop for a little bit in Wichita. We're pushing 8 o'clock here pretty soon. I'm guessing that it's going to get dark around 8:30. Traffic into Kansas City. I'm not going to worry about deer and whatnot. Road conditions is one thing, but deer I'm not going to worry too much about. So even if it's 45 minutes after dark, we'll still make it work. How long is this stop for? This is ridiculous. All right. Downtown Wichita. So far, dude walking with his shirt off. Super duper impressed. again. So there's 600,000 in the metro area, or like 650. It's not huge, you know. Whoever NSG is tagging everything. No, you don't look for, you know, it's got, you know, for its size, big buildings, but I mean, are any of them being used? I have not seen a taxi in a very long time. They got like the main drag shut off. These look nicer and newer. Back in the day, not doesn't like it is so much now. I was hoping to be compelled to stop, but not particularly. Vagrancy, not exactly a gem, unfortunately. You can tell some of these newer sections are kind of built up a little bit, but not the most impressive. I hear people yelling and shit. Too bad. Hard to see. It's kind of hard to show how flat something is, I guess, when you yourself are on a flat area. There is just nothing. We are on 35 going to Kansas from Wichita. This is actually it's beautiful. I just wish I wasn't so dang tired, and I wish my ass didn't hurt as much as it does. I want to say this is, it's a lot of cattle, but I also want to say this is kind of like nature area, refuge. I could be wrong, could be intertwined. We're getting to Kansas City about 10 p.m. We have Just 2 hours left, 145 miles. We're going 80, so we're gonna take another stop though. This is a toll road, and they have these little off sections in the center between two directions. I've never seen anything like that in the United States. The only other place I've seen that is France. I'll stand up here and get a better view. Yeah, just rolling hills. I mean, it's beautiful this time. You can see the, Kansas City. I don't know, it's like over there-ish. It's a bit cloudier. You got the contrails there poisoning us. Giving us the vaccine through our breathing. All right. So we're kind of bumping up against the realization that we might be getting into Kansas City when it's pretty dark. The road is really good condition. It's super good. No concerns there. Oh, there's a car behind me. I haven't seen any dead deer yet. So I'm hoping that we are looking great. There's like a little viewing area here. It's supposed to be a scenic view, and it's actually, we're about 3 minutes away from where I just took that last video. I don't even actually have to stand up that badly. Yeah, you can see forever. Okay. This is actually beautiful, I think. I've always loved the grasslands. I don't know why. I've always loved grasslands. You see the earth. You see the whole earth. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Kind of reminds me a little bit of South Dakota, when the grass is higher in South Dakota. So I was trying to kind of figure out if we are in made it officially to the Midwest, or if we are still in the West. And I was having a hard time deciding when I was in Wichita, and then it just clicked. We're not in the West, we're not in the Midwest, we are practically in the South, because Brahms means the South. It's also why they're so fat.
Taste the rainbow. Head inside and grab a pack to share and enjoy.
Yeah, so I was saying Brahms is single-handedly responsible for the South's diabetes problem. It's good. The milkshakes are really good. The burgers are just okay. We have an hour and a half. 111 miles to Kansas City. I'm thinking we're going to have more light than I think. One, I have no idea where in the time zone we were when it was getting dark. It was getting dark at like 8:30. We're on the western side of the central time zone, so that